stays on the field with Thomas DeMarco out of the shotgun on 3rd and 3. And he'll boot it. And look at this one bounce all the way down as the Rough Riders had all moved up and fans on their feet. Well, wait a minute, is he onside? Let's find out. Is that a Dobson Collins touchdown?
Was he onside? All he has to do is be behind Thomas DeMarco when he kicks the ball. Any player behind him or the kicker can hustle down and recover it.
Well, a little innovation from Rick Campbell.
I think we can safely say right here, by that shot right there, that Dobson Collins is onside.
After review, it's been determined by replay, number 80 was onside. Touchdown, scored on the play.
Well, they waited 6 quarters. And the unlikeliest way to score a touchdown. An onside kick.
4-man rush for the Argos. Here it comes. Mitchell throws it underneath to Mary Arthur.
An onside player.
It's an onside.
It's an onside. He gets it.
It's a live
if he
ball.
gets to that.
And the Argos get to it. Alonzo Lawrence picks it up in the end zone.
Of his 37th birthday. I don't know if anybody is more active in the game than Bear. That ball bouncing around the goal line. Look at the backspin. And it's on the goal line. And Logan, well, going to have to play it.
How many years have we involved here? Have you ever seen that?
Well, I've never seen a stall tactic here, too. You are down by 21, and I don't know if you get a delay of game for that or not.
So Beatty. Line drive. And the Bombers do a little razzle-dazzle. Ryan Langford is going to boot it onside. Look out! Timothy Flanders is onside. The clock is going to come down, though. And they could get a single here.
Got to give yards.
There is no yards, and back and forth. This is CFL football at its finest. There is a no yards call.
I'll tell you what, though, there's no reason at that point for the Bombers to kick it back. When you that last punt in a tie game,
No,
there's
just
no reason to
the
kick it
ball.
out, just go down.
In the 1972 West Final versus Winnipeg, Abenshin was part of one of the craziest plays in CFL history.
The last play field goal is wide. The Bombers kick it out. Lancaster kicks it back in again. The Bombers manage to get it out again. A scramble. And the Bombers are penalized. No yards. This time, it's good. Saskatchewan, Western champion.
30 years later, Abenshin still vividly remembers a play that will forever live in CFL lore.
Iralahu is going to boot it. Oh, it will go to Langford, who's going to boot it back.
He's the only one that can get it. He's the only BC Lion, and he
that's
will.
what he's doing. No way. Look at this. Ryan Langford trying to do it all himself. Now it's pitched back, and they had to kick it. And a bizarre finish to a crazy fourth quarter.
3 interceptions already this season. Lule, little pitch now. Shovels it ahead to Harris. Head down fumble. Kevin Huntley has it in his big mitts, and Huntley is rumbling down the sideline. Kevin Huntley has it stripped away, and it's in the end zone for a touchdown for Matt Black. You can't make that up. What a wacky play. It started with Harris. He was stripped right here. Kevin Huntley rarely gets a chance to hang on to the football. Look at him go, and look at Iannuzzi.
Kevin Huntley tracked down by Marco Iannuzzi on the play, and Iannuzzi knows what he's got to do. He doesn't want to bat it into the end zone where it could risk a touchdown or a safety. He's trying to get it out of bounds, but he was just off balance and couldn't get enough on it to fling it past the sideline. Instead, goes right to Matt Black for the major.
Argos drop off, final play of the opening half. Unless there's a penalty, And Dickinson has time to load it up. Over the middle, G-Roy's side, little flip. Hook and ladder, Tony Simmons. And Simmons trying to flip it away. Ball's on the turf, they'll pile up. And it really doesn't matter who recovers. That's the end of the first half. And yes, that's the Canadian Football League. The stadium. Final play. Fajardo. Nothing there, so he's got a quick kick. How about this? Smart play. It's into the end zone. Daly's got to get it out, and he does. Well, some old-time CFL football there. Fajardo showing a heads-up play, and Mike Daly there to help defend it.
2nd and 10. Ring fires, and it's caught by Terrence Edwards. Now he's fumbled the football. Scooped up by Jeremy Unerdal. And Unerdal's off and running. He laterals it back to McCullough. Gets a block on the corner. Evan McCullough needs one more block. Here he comes. Up the sidelines. Evan McCullough. Touchdown, Toronto. Wow. Unbelievable.
Brink's going to make a nice throw and a dig route right over the middle. Edwards stays with it, catches it the second time. Powell knocks it out. Unerdal's there, and he turns in and run it back right away. And he sees the faster Evan McCullough, kicks out to him, blocks Hargraves. And then Big Flemings does a nice job of not getting a clip right there. And then the Bear jumps on Evan McCullough's back there, and he barely makes it to the end zone.
First option is you run it out, get it just past your goal line and kneel down. Second option, if you don't think you can run it out, is you kick it back out into the field of play.
36 yards for the win. 1 point would also win it. Here we go. Duvall, the kick is up. It is wide. Knocked down. Now they have to kick it out. And they do.
Got to get 5 yards.
Now Duvall kicks it back through.
Got to kick it out again.
They will kick it out, but they don't get it out. Who has the football? It's a touchdown. Montreal on a bizarre way to end the football game. But
that's it. But every kick, though, teams have to give yards. This is every punt is just like a regular snap and punt.
So the Red Blacks go into your proverbial prevent defense. They got 3 up on the line. Everybody else is back, way back, to play the Hail Mary in the last play of the half. So it goes short. Markeith Ambrose was going to try to kick it in to get a rouge. Abdul Kenna trying to get on it. Or would the play be hoping there's a guy on side that could recover it in the end zone if Ambrose could have kicked it far enough? So Dave Dickinson smiles. Hey, they gave it a try. Got a few interesting trick plays.
Probst is the holder. Officially a 40-yard try, and it is no good. Hiralahu has it, kicks it out. Ball game, and gets it out of bounds. Well, a kicker wins it for Toronto, but it's the Argo kicker from the end zone who does it.
The 17th season.
3-man rush. Durant stepping up. Pocket closes and chucks. And Lewis has it. Loses it. It's knocked out of bounds. Or is it? BJ Cunningham has it. That ball was still alive. Cunningham is going to score. Or will he? Down to the 1. That was crazy. Batted out by the Bombers. Punched out.
Crazy
Still Montreal.
spin.
Ball. Did it hit the line right? I don't know if it hit the line. I think that's a live football.
From there it looked like it was clear.
Been very good inside the red zone. Trying to get to the red zone. Pump fake. Critter's in trouble. Fumbled the football. And the Lions, no, they don't have it back. It's still loose. Ronald Flemings has it, and he's got a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. You better pick it up. He fumbled the ball at the goal line. Ronald Flemings had a touchdown and lost the football. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
2nd and 8 now. Montreal throwing, he shoots, and did he catch it and drop it? The Argos think so. Justin Tuggle just back in Toronto. And Tuggle with a big return, and he coughs it up. And did the Alouettes get it back after all that? A discussion.
Durant trying to keep it moving, and Weston Dressler takes a punishing hit from Weldon Brown. They're ruling that complete. Taj Smith down the sidelines and bumped out. Well, one way or the other, somebody's going to challenge this.
We're going to have to slow this one down a little bit. Well, the ball didn't hit the ground.
And it's a catch.
Well, Taj Smith is going to keep that average up there after a 74-yard touchdown. It goes off the foot of Weldon Brown, then off the hand of Rod Williams.
And I take it back, there won't be any challenge.
The tackle, and we'll see what happens here.
Edmonton pressures with 4. Butler steps up, and he's going to be sacked. And Tico Dalton with the sack and the fumble. The play's still alive. Butler is going to rear back. He pitches now to Kenton Keith. Keith still going. Keith still going with it. The play is not over yet. They lateral it back, this time to Andy Fantuz. Fantuz laterals. This is a lateral. This play is still alive. It's Grant, and he throws it back to Kenton Keith. Can it happen? No! Inside the 10-yard line.
And you know what, Farhan? He had 3 players.
Danny Machocha is just going through the gamut of emotions right here on this play. Think back to the Grey Cup last year when he thought he'd won it a play earlier. Uh-oh, no, it won't happen to me again.
They might get it in these last 40 seconds. They'll take all those receptions back for a W. Oh my goodness. How did he get away? Absolutely. Crazy stuff.
I love that.
There's a highlight reel play.
CFL, it's finest right there, baby.
Let's see. David Copperfield escape act.
Yep.
A block for the ages.
Time ticking down.
Evans, far side. Has another completion. Ball popped loose. Muama's going to scoop it up at the 35. Drops it back to Richardson. Richardson down the sideline. Richardson still on his feet. Ball knocked away on the far side. What is happening? Ticats get it back. Did Evans go over and strip that away?
Tied up in the second row.
And a quick kick here by Qualley, an alert play, and this one bouncing down near the goal line. Cerna,
Everybody's on
it's still loose, and that's going to be a single point.
Wow.
What a heads-up Canadian Football League play.
And then make the tackle.
And for the Bombers, it's 85 go. We've seen it before. 3-man rush, 6 men out, and maybe a little hook and ladder or rugby play. There's Stiegel, R.J. Franklin, O'Neal Wilson. Might be the longest play of the season. Whoops. I don't know if Matt Sheridan should get his hands on the ball. This one is over. What a game it was. And for the home fans, it ends the way they'd hoped. The final 31-26.